Hi guys, it's Couple Connect here. Since March is around the corner, I wanted to do a weekly bullet journal setup. I thought of going with green theme this week, and I have been meaning to use this washi for a very long time as I really like the leaf pattern here. So to start off, I covered the top of the page with it. And as I have been practicing calligraphy lately, I wrote the term March is here with my brush pen and also highlighted with green one just to make sure I have the green tone on the letterings. Honestly, in the beginning, I had a hard time just to write with these, but with constant practice, the flow was much more natural right now. I want to improvise the leaf pattern on the washi tape, which is actually where I got the inspiration for today's theme. Since the tip of the brush pens are pointed and flexible, all you need to do is apply appropriate pressure on certain directions and you can easily attain the leaf pattern. It was so calming to do this setup mainly because of the satisfying feeling I get whenever I do this leaf design. I wanted to do a wreath style, but at the same time I don't want a circle either. So I just did a symmetrical quarter circle design, and I am really glad that the result was much better than what I imagined it would be. Some of you guys would have known that I like to add an inspirational quote at the start of every month, because for me, journaling is a daily part of my life. Thus, whenever I feel not so motivated, some inspirational quotes would be of great help. So I added a quote which I heard recently, that is, happiness depends on how you think of it. Then I also added the same washi on the bottom page to make it look completed. You guys do remember the sticker set that I got as my birthday gift, right? I haven't had the chance to use this yet, so I took it out and there were 400 sheets, so I couldn't go through every single one. Thus, I randomly chose the green colored scenery to fit the theme. I almost couldn't bear to tear any, but it was so satisfying at the same time. Let's just hope that I won't get addicted to tear this more and more, because believe me, it's that satisfying. I want to have different tones of green color on my page, so I found a variety of pictures and got them layered down. For me, layering journal supplies is one of the favorite part of journaling. Yeah, it could be more like a hobby, but I really enjoy layering the most, mainly because it brings out the fineness of the page. I really like the sticker sheets which were of good quality, and I think some of the sheets are made from wax paper, which makes it as a look through and serves the purpose of journaling very well. If any of you want to know the details of these stationery things, I will leave the link of my unboxing video in the description box below, where you can find everything. As there were some blank space to top it off, I just wrote the saying, "Green grows hope." Then took out this plain washi to place the green plant sticker over here. I thought the plant based supplies would be a given for the green theme. Then traced out this month's calendar along with important dates to remember. This is my last month journal setup, where I created highlights of the day column to write one best thing each day. But as you can see here, I didn't use it well throughout the month, so this time I left out that part. That's what journaling is all about. You try different things and you pick what will work best for you. But I had habit trackers for workout and water intake, which I used pretty well. Honestly, before this, I have never used habit trackers in my journal, but after my surgery in December, it became essential to keep track of my health. If some of you out there are wondering how exactly these habit trackers work, it's just simple. All you need to do is whenever you finish your task, you just note it down so that you can have an idea of how many days you work out in a month, or whether you drink sufficient amount of water per day, or whatever you have to keep track of. Basically, anything you want. And since I used it well last month, here I thought of adding another habit of mine to track, which is journaling. For you, it could be anything, like when it comes to gardening. You could track when and how much to water the plants, or like painting. I'm just giving you guys some example, the rest is up to you. After adding a pinch of green on the page, for weekly spreads, first, to know what a weekly spread is, it's just an overview of what you have planned for the rest of the week. It could be upcoming events, tasks that need to be done. Basically, it's just a space where you can plan and schedule your week. I took the liberty of creating minimalistic designs because it works best for me. Here I simply drew boxes in freehand style without rulers to make it seem more natural. So I completed the first weekly spread of the month after writing respective days. I wanted to add the green leaf pattern here. However, I messed it up a bit, but I normally don't fret over simple mistakes on my journal. I just stick around with that. Every night, I write down the things to do the next day, and whichever got delayed or unfinished, I just mark them down like this so that I could finish the task later. This kind of weekly spread worked just fine for me, so I continued to do the same for this month's weekly spread also. But this spread over here didn't really turn out good for me, as it was cramped, so I went for a spread which has wider space for me to jot things down. Doing this really makes my day-to-day life more organized and efficient. I normally have extra space called notes. It works like a brain dump space for me. Whenever I wanted to buy something, or if I get any sudden idea for YouTube, I just note it down on the side so that I could take a look at it later. It really helps a lot for a scatterbrain like me. For the second weekly spread, I just used brush pens to write the days with different font. Your journal doesn't necessarily have to be decorated or have calligraphy font or anything. Just a note and a pen should be more than enough. The main idea of journaling is to make your day more productive, which alternatively could be your hobby too. I added a shade of my theme throughout the spread, as it brings out a bit of color to the blank page. Here I just created 7 sections for each day of the week and created some space for notes segment. And since the spread is spacious, I get to write my tasks without any problem, so I really recommend this spread for you guys to try out. For the third weekly spread, I completed it in a single page, but I also made sure it will have enough space for me to put things down. And if I am not satisfied with any one of my spreads in current month's bullet journal setup, I will just change it to some other spread on the next month according to my convenience. Yeah, just as you see over here, I do miss things a lot, but since it's leaf, it doesn't really matter because at the end it still looked okay for me. I did it really simple for the 4th week with just rows and columns because I was going for minimalistic type. I divided it into 8 boxes, 7 for the 7 days of the week and the remaining 1 for notes. But I felt it to be kind of bland with no color, so I added the leaf sample on the corner, and I can't believe that just adding a bit of color changes the whole look of the page. Here I decorated a bit by using sticker sheets. My journal spreads sometimes would be only with pens and sometimes filled with journal supplies. It totally differs according to how I feel that day. Here in these stickers there are black and white sets. Normally black ones don't show the pictures clearly when it's on the package, but once it has clear background, it works great. For that, I took a lighter shade of green sheet and layered it down. I think these sticker sheets really elevate the glimpse of the whole spread. Since the last week of the month only has 5 days, I just drew 5 boxes. I filled the circles with green color and wrote the days of the week. I drew it roughly, yet it turned out splendid anyway. In my future videos, I will definitely show you guys on how I use these spreads efficiently, or if any one of these did work fine or not for me. Added a border for the picture to make it stand out more. After adding a bit of the color green on every page, here is the final review of the March bullet journal setup. Hope you guys enjoyed the process of my journal setup just as much as I did. For more similar content, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys for watching.